The following footage is brought to you by WouldYouKindly.com.
Capcom presents.
Capcom in the 90s had great things going with X-Men Children of the Atom and Marvel superheroes, so they thought to themselves what would be the next great thing. And they decided why not just have our guys take on the Marvel guys. And then, the Versus series was born. In 1999, Dreamcast owners got to experience the game in its true arcade form. Does Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of the Superheroes a clash to remember, or is it a Super Zero? Find out in the second part of this review series as the game machine starts now.
Ready. Fight!
You want a story in your fighting game? Well, too bad. But if you must know, I could have asked Capcom themselves, but I took the lazy route and just looked it up on Wikipedia. The fanboys really know their stuff when it comes to games. Women? Yeah, not so much. In Marvel vs. Capcom, Professor Xavier tells all the heroes that Magneto is trying to merge with him and turn him into Onslaught, and they need to stop him. But the thing is, you don't really fight Xavier because I guess fighting somebody who couldn't walk would probably be insensitive. Instead, in Marvel vs. Capcom, the heroes just beat the crap out of each other. It makes for a crap story, but it makes for a great video game.
Ready. Fight!
The wonderful thing about the Dreamcast for its time is that there were a lot of fighting games, and they were usually perfect ports of their arcade counterparts, because a lot of them use the same hardware as the Dreamcast. Marvel vs. Capcom is no exception. The graphics look great and the animations were fast and never slow down. All the characters' moves are flashy and look awesome and intense, and the backgrounds are from many of the characters' locations, both from Marvel and Capcom universes, like Spider-Man on a New York rooftop, and Dr. Wily's fortress to name a few. There's even a Japanese bathhouse for some reason, because who doesn't want to fight in front of a bunch of naked, sweaty guys, right? The soundtrack is fantastic as ever and really gets you in for some epic battles. It probably has some of my favorite music in the entire Versus series.
Oh, Bob.
Ready. Fight! Good!
I will say before I continue, the reason why I suck so bad in this footage is not because I'm bad at video games. I'm actually pretty good. Okay, I'm not amazing, but the real reason is because the Dreamcast D-Pad sucks ass. I love the Dreamcast, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite systems. It's the kind of system you can take home to your mother, but that D-Pad is like as if she likes Twilight, which is, unfortunate, but you can live with it because she's perfect in every other way. So if you have an arcade stick for the system or a good Fightpad, it'll work out great. But this does not keep the game from being freaking enjoyable. Like the Street Fighter Versus series, it has a cool tag system, but the twist is you cannot call your partner as an assist. Instead, you get a random assist character that you can summon X amount of times, which adds a cool mix in the gameplay and makes you have to adapt in battle. You can still tag your partners in and out, but there's also other cool things you can do, like do team supers and cross attacks where you and your partner beat up your opponent at the same time. There's even a 4-player mode where all 4 players can play at the same time, but I was unable to test it because I don't have 4 people to play it. There are 15 playable characters including Mega Man. You remember him, Capcom used to make games about him. There's also 20 special partner characters to assist you in combat. Oh, and there are hidden characters to choose from as well. It's a cool selection and has some variety to it.
Stars and strikes! Shield slash! Shield slash!
Marvel vs. Capcom is just an awesome game. It isn't terribly hard to find and isn't super pricey either. But if you can't afford a good Dreamcast controller, stay tuned for my review of Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, which will be coming pretty soon. You can download that on your PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. Now, I will go ahead and mention that yes, there is a PS1 version of Marvel vs. Capcom out there, but it is terrible. Unless you like licking horse crap, I seriously do not recommend picking that one up. So guys, till next time, game on.
Danger!
Stars and stripes. Shield slash. Shield slash.
Danger!
With ball. Final shot.
Spider-Man,
One for
win!
JJ.